So I set about trying to design a lure that could handle these bluefin, and had incredible success with it, and very quickly it became a business. We've been doing it for well over a decade now, have a variety of different models and size, mostly designed for these bluefin, but it's been incredible to see our lures translate into different fisheries across the globe. Hey guys, my name is Jason Ward, and I'm the lure designer behind Siren Fishing Lures. You know, being from New Zealand, where outdoor living is everything to us, this little town here, Duxbury, is as close as you can get to that New Zealand lifestyle. I found myself here and discovered this incredible bluefin tuna fishery that we have. There's fish from 50 pounds up to 1,000 pounds. And when I first arrived, we were in the infancy of trying to figure out how to catch these fish on spinning tackle. It was incredibly exciting. Most of the guys that were approaching the game were coming out of a striped bass or a fly fishing background, and the tackle and the techniques hadn't quite met a game fishing perspective yet. So for me, it was really neat to sort of come and take some of my big game experience and some of my passion for building lures and try to apply it to this fishery. There was, at the time, really no options in terms of lures that could handle these fish. You know, anything off a regular tackle store shelf was just going to explode when we hooked these fish. So I set about trying to build a better mousetrap for myself, and very quickly became a business. And we've been doing it now for well over a decade. So one of these cool translation stories for our lures comes from our good buddy, crazy chef Cosmo Goss. And Cosmo had just been down in Colombia, fishing with Fish Colombia, and had taken our little Antidote 110. That's a lure we designed for tuna. And he had taken it down there and was just absolutely hammering peacock bass and payara down in the Orinoco River. So we figured we'd better go and see what this was all about. A year later, we're about to set off on an adventure to the ends of the earth and go and explore the Colombian jungle. Like, why not? This will be amazing. I wanted to design a model that would have specific applications for this fishery. So we took what we'd learned from our Antidote model and we wanted to fine-tune this so that it would be a little bit more applicable to targeting some of these freshwater monsters. It is a slower sinking tune of the Antidote. It enables us to fish it on tackle that's a little more relevant to these fish. And also gives us a lot more hang time in the water. So we can do a lot with this lure, we can create a lot of different actions. And we wanted to bring our prototypes where our thinking was at with this model and take it down to Colombia and see what the fish had to say about where we're at, and to see how the lure felt for us in all these different scenarios and in the environment where anglers would eventually be targeting these fish. So it was fascinating to see how well the fish reacted to it. And it really helped us distill the design process and provide clarification to the last little pieces of fine tuning for this model. I do very little freshwater fishing. In fact, I've never even seen a peacock bass until I went to Colombia. These fish were so cool. incredible colors, extremely powerful, huge topwater blow-ups, just a neat fish to target. And the environment where we were was incredible. I mean, we were cutting our way down little tributaries to these untouched lagoons that would pop out into, and you know, to see these totally wild fish in a totally crazy environment was really quite amazing. Visually, these fish are spectacular. There's a multitude of different subspecies, but even within each particular subspecies, every single one had its own personality and looked distinctively different, and just incredibly cool fish. So this gave us the opportunity to be a little bit creative and a little bit crazy with some of the colors that we were going to bring on this trip. Some bright chartreuse and fluorescent orange, and even a peacock bass imitation, which was a lot of fun to paint, a lot of fun to fish, and the fish sure seemed to love it as well, so pretty amazing. I'm incredibly excited to see how this model translates across the world to different species. This is a lighter, slightly slower sinking tune of our Antidote, designed specifically for inshore beasts and freshwater monsters. In the salt, we see it being very useful for everything from our big striped bass here in the northeast to tarpon, snook, guys chasing cubera around the reefs in Mexico and Central America. And in the fresh, everything from Papuan black bass to Arapayama to Payara to peacock bass, and all these other incredible river monsters around the world. So we're really excited to get this model launched and see what everyone can do with it around the world. As a guy with 100% saltwater roots, I didn't quite expect to have such an affinity with the river. It was a totally unique experience and environment for me, and I very quickly fell in love with how cool this place was. From the wide open Orinoco to sneaking off into these tiny tributaries, it was incredible. So Fish Colombia had all of the little things that can be difficult when you're in a foreign country. All the logistics, they had it all handled. So all we really had to focus on was how cool the adventure was and looking forward to the fishing. The Colombian jungle was the adventure of a lifetime. It's incredible to see these fish, and incredible for me to see how successful our lures were. We're extremely excited to launch this model and to see what anglers around the world can do with our new Antidote. See what inshore beasts and freshwater monsters you guys can come up with, and we're excited to see it. Cheers.